Hey guys, welcome back to the Aspie world. What's going on in my hair? Okay guys, so at the beginning of every video I read out a comment. So today's comment is from April Ginano. She said, congratulations, with like a little emoji thing. Love your channel. It has helped me as a single mother of a son with Asperger's and ADHD. You're the best. Thank you so much, April, for the awesome comment. I feel so humble. Thank you so much for doing that. And hey, look, I just try and do my best for everybody and the community. So hey, if you guys would like me to read out your comment, make sure you subscribe, that bell icon on desktop and mobile, because of the first 30 comments on the video that I upload, I'll be checking those and picking one of those to be the comment that I read out at the beginning of every video. So make sure you do that. Okay guys, moving on. This video is about Asperger's / autism and stuttering. Stuttering is something that affects quite a large number of people with Asperger's and autism, and I myself had a slight stutter when I was younger. I still have it to this day quite a bit. But you know, it can range from different things, and normally I only start to stutter when I'm really kind of nervous, or if I'm anxious about something. So it's stuttering. I used to stutter quite a lot when I was a kid. You know, it would take me ages to get words out and things like that, and it was really frustrating. I found it frustrating, but my siblings used to take the Michael out of me because, you know, I'd be like stuttering and stuff, and so yeah, that was kind of annoying. But typical stuttering ranges from things like repetition, where you say cup. So, you know, that's a type of stutter. Other type of stutters could be like prolonged ones, where they say, like, you'd say so it'd be like a weird, you know, like a prolonged part of the word. And then there's another one where, which is what I kind of suffer from quite sometimes, is when you get like stuck, like there are pauses. So you could be talking, and so, you know, it can be quite difficult for people. There are no exact figures of how many people are affected from stuttering who have ASD and Asperger's and autism, but I'm guessing that the figures were quite high, because I remember one of the criteria when I was going through some of the testing for Asperger's and the diagnosis process. That was one of the things that they brought up for stuttering. But stuttering is because, you know, you have a very active mind, and communication is one of the main things that impairs people with autism and Asperger's. You know, it's one of the triad of impairment. It's definitely an issue. Communication is an issue in all our lives. If you have a diagnosis of ASD, then you definitely have an issue somewhere with communication. So it's kind of like trying to organize your thoughts a bit better before actually saying things. And for me, to control stuttering, I kind of gathered what I was going to say first in my head and went over it a few times. Then I'd go ahead and think about trying to execute that into a conversational piece, or like a spoken piece. So I'd think what I was going to say, I'd go over it a few times, and actually sometimes I go over it in my head a few times, and I kind of like whisper into my lips, so you see me like, but I'm just going over what I'm going to say, and then I'll come out and say it. And I think that helps reduce a lot of the stuttering. And I've actually tried this technique a lot with trying to talk to people as well. So when I'm in a situation with people, I'll think about what I'm going to say, and then it'll like happen under my breath. And sometimes I do it after I talk as well, just to make sure that I have said what I'm going to say, because yeah, it's really weird. So there's this thing I do. So if I say something and then my lips will move afterwards, like I'm saying it again. I could do a whole video on this. If you'd like to see a video on that, please give this video a thumbs up, because it's not directly stuttering, but please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll do a video on the whole kind of like echo movement of your mouth after talking. That helped me kind of control my stuttering and get it to a level where I was able to think accurately and then portray my words, which was definitely helpful. But things that parents should always be aware of, kind of just being really calm and allowing your child to kind of say things. Don't get frustrated, have a lot of patience. I know like having a child with ASD can take its toll on you and have, you know, your patience stretched, but if you are suffering with stutters and stuff, you definitely have to have that patience to just listen to the child, make sure that they're okay, and you can get the words out. Another one is to have them write it down. If they're having trouble stuttering, then just have them write it down. I've seen a great one where if you were stuttering or had a stammer, if you listen to music quite loud, then you can talk with ease a bit more, and that was quite interesting. There's a whole host of different techniques, and you know, which one's best, I don't really know. I mean, to me, I would just say go on Google and just type in, you know, different types of therapies for helping with stutters and stammers, because, you know, it's individual to the person. Anybody who's a therapist will tell you the same thing, that it's very individual to the person. If you'd like to learn more about autism and Asperger's, please hit that subscribe button right there. If you'd like to see my daily vlogs, they'll be sitting over here, and if you would like to see my last video, it'll be over here somewhere. I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.